Hello, welcome to Bentley's Backwoods Bushcraft. This is Richard. We thought about having hobo dinners tonight. Now, a hobo dinner is basically, generally what we use is hamburger, corn, and potatoes. And you just take a chunk of each one of them, throw them into some aluminum foil, toss them into a fire pit. And that's a hobo dinner. Now, we're doing it inside, and we're going to use the oven. We're not going to do the... we're going to have to use a pan, but I've decided to smash the hamburger on the bottom down here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer it with corn and potatoes, and then I'm going to aluminum foil the top, and we're going to stick it in the oven and let it cook that way. Normally what we do is boil up some hamburger and throw it in some aluminum foil, and then put some potatoes around it, and then put some corn on top of that. Just mush the aluminum foil together into a flour or maybe a ball or something like that, and then you just toss it in the fire pit. So same principle, we're just changing the shape of things. So I thought it'd be interesting to see what it turns out. We'll just make a meat plate on the bottom. It's just going to be a sheet of meat, and then we'll throw corn on top of that and stick potatoes in there. So let's get going with that. Alright, so we had to throw away our can opener. It was a hand crank can opener, whoop, 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 like that, right? Well, the one that I had I didn't like would cut the inside of it and make it sharp and edgy and all that kind of stuff. And I like the kind that cut the outside, and it came off nice because I used the cans for other things. But that one broke as well. So we purchased this. I love this thing. This thing is so freaking awesome. Watch this. So we set it on the can, push the little red button, and then just watch it work. Oh, that's so fun. Look at that. Woo, doggy. You know you're getting old when you enjoy kitchenry. So we're almost done here. And then watch, it'll give a little flip with its tail here. There it is, see it? That means it's been around once. Alright, push the red button and it stops and it comes off. Now watch this. This is what I like. Boom. Look at that. It comes off nice and it's not sharp. It's really cool, so I can use these cans for survival gear and all kinds of fun stuff. So let me drain this water. We'll do the next one, and then I'll get back with you. Okay, I made a boo-boo, kind of. Can of corn. The second can I opened up, I didn't pay attention. It's creamed corn, but it's going to work as well. So that's just how it is. So let's deal with the potatoes. All right. So normally we take the potatoes, and well, let's see here. We'll cut off about this much of it here. Let's see, that should work. Normally what we do is we cut them up, and I cut them into squares. Boom, and boom, and see you have these nice little chunks here. There we go. You know, that's what we normally do, and no problems, right? Well, because I'm being different, there's a few chunks. We'll leave the chunks there. Because I'm being different with everything else, I'm going to be different with the potatoes. So we're going to do them like this. Ha! I want them to look like that today. So we're going to French them. French fry them. Bingos bangos. Just like this. Look like little French fries. Except we're not going to cook them up like French fries. Boom. That might be enough. Let's do one more. Just for GP. Bing. We'll see about that. I got one more potato sitting out, but I don't think I'm going to need it. So, we have all these French fries. Just going to take them and lay them about the meat. We'll just do it like this because there's plenty of them here. And when I get them all laid out, I'll get right back with you. Alrighty, look at that. That's pretty cool looking. Alright, we have a handful of these taters left. Yeah, we might as well just toss them on there. No reason not to. There we go. Smush those down in there really good. Bingo bango. And then we take our corn. We're going to put our corn on there. Just like that. Now, let's kind of uniformly spread this about here. Alright. Just like that. Alright. Now we're going to cover it with a fumigative foil. Maybe. Or are we? There it is. Nope. There it is. Okay, I got it. Covered up with the aluminum. Turn the oven on. Hey, hon, I got it set for 350. Is that all right, or you want it higher?
No, that's good.
All right. So 350. And it gets placed in the oven. And it's going to stay in there until that hamburger cooks and the potatoes cook. The corn will be fine. How long you think? An hour?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to set the timer for an hour, and I'll get right back with you. All right, 350. Hit timer, and we'll let that go up to an hour and 1 hour.
Conversations are generally pretty, we're talking, we go, yeah, okay, yeah, okay. Alright, well, we'll talk to you later, bye. She said my number for my daughter was not that bad. Hanging out at 160. We pulled everything out of that closet. Maybe how many Christmas boxes do I have?
Oh, a dozen or so.
About 12 boxes. It's just Christmas. And we're decorating. I have to start minimum rising because I can't keep doing this. I keep doing this crap. So. 12 boxes. The big big ones, not the little ones. I'm going to. Yeah. I did this last year. Yeah, we don't decorate as big of a tree house for these two, but tonight, some of the ornaments that I got, I've had since I was like 19.
So the hamburger wasn't quite done enough for me. I still saw red, and the potatoes were still a little hard. So I left the aluminum foil off, and I stuck it back in the oven, moved stuff around a little bit, and we're going to let it go for about another 20 minutes. I just was just. All right, so I flipped the hamburger over. It was really nice and brown on the what was the top, and I flipped it over. It still looked a little pinkish and red to me. Maybe it was just because of the way it was cooked, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. The potatoes seemed a lot doner, but we're going to throw it in for another 10 minutes just for shits and giggles, and then we'll get right back with you. All right, so we're calling it done. Haven't looked at it yet. Oh yeah, it'll be fine. Whoop. Oh yeah, took away all the pinkness. We're good to go. All right, I'm going to serve this up, and we're going to have a little taste. All right, my hotness, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here you go.
It's about damn time.
Oh, I know, I'm just being all lazy and shit.
Whatever. Well, the potatoes are falling apart, so clearly they're done.
Yeah.
Hot. 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 Woo! It's so hot. Mmm. It's really good, love. Thank you.
Absolutely. All right, so it's my turn to give it a taste.
Burn your mouth.
It's hot.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the potatoes gave me a little bit of a issue early on, as did the meat, but I fixed that. Just left it in. So I started with an hour, then we went 20 minutes, and then I turned the meat over because technically I'm sure it was done, but because it was mixed with...
Yeah, we're not big into food poisoning.
It looked a little reddish and pinkish to me, so I flipped the meat over and got that nice charcoal grill looking thing on it. Anyway, here we go. That tastes good. You know, if this was thrown into a campfire though.
Oh, I know.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's crazy because that smokiness really does add to it. We haven't done any fires this summer at all.
I love how the taste mingles everything together. You know, you fry up the hamburger, you bake the potato, you heat up the corn separately, and it tastes fine. But when you mix it up, it just tastes differently when you cook it together like that. So anyway, that's a different version of the Hobo Dinner. Instead of making those little packets, just threw it all together. And I think next time I'm gonna put the meat on top so I can flip the meat without digging around. But then again, I needed to move it. I needed to move the potatoes around anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Anyway, thank you guys for watching Bentley's Backwoods Bushcraft, and enjoy the outdoors, even if it's just your own backyard or front room, living room, kitchen, you know, that sort of thing this time. All right, later.